Yeah, it's clobbering time.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Hardly Heroes Podcast. Hey yo, from the halls of justice to the temple of doom, the space wizards return and earn a sonic the boom. Pulling swords from stones, throwing rings into volcanoes. Water full of witches, I'm inevitably Thanos. Voltron made alliance, Wakanda with a panther. Walker Mars, Darker Manhattan, Spocket for an answer. Live long and prosper, the force will be with you always. No work in all plays, shining like blood-filled hallways. Come and play with us, we all float down here. Say your name 3 times and we hopefully appear. Team full of psychics, super soldiers and weirdos. Some people call us sidekicks because we hardly heroes.
Welcome to Hardly Heroes, a podcast dedicated to movies, TV, and everything geek-related. I'm your host, Buddy.
What's up, you guys? This is Dilly De Niro.
And I'm Cheese Whiz.
Welcome to episode 228, September 16th. Still the pandemic.
It's still 2020.
Yeah.
You're serious?
Yeah.
Surreal.
We're still in 2020.
Still rocking.
Yeah.
The
You
global pandems?
Yeah.
Covidia?
What'd you call it, Dylan?
Rancho Covidia.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which is actually the name of my skate park on Tony Hawk Pro Skater
nice.
1 and 2 that I'm getting ready to upload onto the world once it's ready.
Nice. If you're new to the show, you can go to hardlyheroes.com. You can find out about all the sayings we say, talk about all the people we talk about, mention, and see pictures and bios of all of us. And you can email us straight from the show. So if you're new, we'd love to hear what you guys think of the show.
Coco. So let's hear what's on the docket today.
On the docket.
Let's hear what's on the docket. You guys
on
want
the
to hear
docket
it?
today.
Okay, let's see.
That's Creed.
So real quick.
Hold on, how does the...
No appeal on the docket today is my own sin. All right, carry on.
Okay, so real quick, of course, just want to throw it out there. My salon, Sector 7. Come check it out. Check out our website. You guys, this is also very important. We're looking for hairstylists. So if you know anybody or a friend of a friend or like you know a hairstylist, you get your hair done somewhere, anybody's looking for a salon, this is the place.
Absolutely.
Right,
Okay.
meow.
Right? The Triple HQ is here. It's a nerdy salon. It's in an up-and-coming area. You want to get in while the getting is good.
I'll tell you what, if I was a hairstylist, like I would want to work in this type of salon. It's
Right.
just like the vibe is super
It's chill.
cool. Man, it's awesome. You
And
guys got to check this out.
You got to hurry up and claim a good spot because
Mhm.
each mirror has a different
Right.
ship.
Each mirror is a different ship from a different nerdy.
I'm trying to go to school to become a barber or hairstylist so I can have the Falcon.
Right. Exactly. All right. So this is what else we got going on in the show. We got All Steamed Up with Lovecraft Country. We got a Shating show where Buddy went and saw Tenant. We've got a new segment called Pick a Card. We have these Marvel Series 1, Series 2 trading cards. And we're picking 2 cards that we're going to cover with some upcoming movies and Marvel characters. You guys, we have a top 5, bro.
Top 5!
Okay, top 5, you guys, is always so much fun. So since us Nickersons are very into Halloween, we're starting Halloween. We always start Halloween in September.
Yeah.
September is the beginning of Halloween season. So we'll be going over our top favorite costumes from childhood to now. We've got news and we got Sidekick Mayo.
I do love Sidekick Mayo.
We have a lot of
Sidekick Mayo.
We have a lot of Sidekick Mayo this week. We have a lot of mentions of Johnny's email from last week, which was very long and intense.
Yeah.
So we do hear from Kitana, which is great. So yeah, we've got a jam-packed show. Honestly,
what type of week would it be if we didn't hear from Kitana?
That's true.
I have big news.
What?
Okay.
So, I know we talked about it, but if you guys are willing, Catan said she would come on After Dark next week.
Really? Next week?
Next week.
How do you feel, Dill? Do you want to?
Oh, I'm all for that. Yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
do you feel like she's kind of taking over? She has too much of a spotlight?
Let's bring her on. Absolutely.
So this is what I think we should do.
I think she wants
It'd
to
be fun.
talk about, you know what I mean, what's been going on, you know?
Right. It is actually, it'll be fun to hear from her because she's been kind of like a sensation or a phenomenon.
I feel she's going to peter out maybe.
You think so? You think after she's on, people are like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this is the rise of Kitana.
I actually agree. I think this is going to get her even more fans.
Yeah.
But it's only going to be on that after dark.
That's true.
She's not coming on the reg show.
Okay, so if you guys are new to this show, we do have a bonus channel, okay, which is you can only get on Podbean. You have to become a patron and subscribe. If you pay more than $2, you get access to our bonus content.
Yes.
We post 2 extra episodes a month.
Yep. Every other
And
week.
if you guys know or heard about Kitana, she's this kind of mystery woman who's been writing into the show. I did her hair. I have her phone number, whatever. It doesn't matter. And
those digits.
she's going to be on After Dark. So the only way you can listen to that is if you pay $2.
Yeah. So I
Nailed
know people are going to want to
Right.
subscribe.
Nailed it.
So you guys, I think that we're going to have to come up with like a fun game or something when she's on. You know?
Yeah.
It should be like get to know your host and see if she can pick out. We'll give her a couple of
That's a good
answers,
idea.
and then she would say who would
yeah.
be that person.
Yeah.
So are we gonna like bring her in on the Reggie show too, or is she just
No.
gonna kind of show up for the AD?
No, just that AD. She
You know
don't get
what?
to
We
come on
could.
that reg.
I don't know. We could get her on the last few minutes.
No.
The last few minutes to
Oh,
like.
like a tease?
Well,
I'm
you
okay
might want
with that.
to. You might want to bring her in a little ahead of time, so that way she can be like in the zone and kind of feel comfortable to ready to rock for the After
I'm
Dark.
fine to tease it, but
Yeah.
you know, if you want that after Dizzy,
you know what we
here at
could do? We
Catan.
could sit her over there.
and it's uncensored.
we could just
Catans.
turn her microphone off during the regular show.
Just make her sit there
Yeah, be
in
like,
silence.
you're not allowed to talk.
Silence.
Yes, I have spoken.
All right, well, let's get into Lovecraft.
all
so-
steamed up. No
Yeah.
spoilers.
Okay, no spoilers. That's totally fine. Now, I know that you guys might feel a little different, but I'm still really enjoying the show. I feel very engaged. I feel very pulled in. I think it's kind of like a complicated story that I don't really know a lot about. And actually, Sunny wrote in an email. I find myself Googling a lot about this story, about Lovecraft as a writer. I'm super interested in this whole story because I feel like it's an old story that a lot of things have stemmed from. And I'm super interested in all of that. So it's really keeping my interest. What about you guys?
I feel very tired when I watch it.
You're watching it when you're sleepy?
Well, I tend to watch stuff when I retire for the evening, and when I put Lovecraft on,
to the West Wing.
you know
get
what I mean?
sleepy.
It's sleep time. Like I need a little bit more upbeatness. I need a little bit more actions.
Okay.
You didn't
But-
like the house episode? I thought you would really like that one.
I don't even think I've made it there yet.
Yeah, that was
To be
the
honest. Oh, the first episode
The
when
third-
they fight the monsters.
no. The third episode, right?
The third episode where she buys the house.
Okay, like there's some parts that pick up a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's like I keep it's
Falling
like
asleep.
dozing off. And
What are you about, buddy?
It's I don't know. The story was good. I did like it, but I'm having a hard time. I'm hoping it starts picking up,
Right.
kind of like Umbrella Academy. It took me to like
Yeah.
season 2. It
Right.
took me like till the 5th episode.
Yeah.
And then it really
Yeah.
grabbed hold once they kind of developed all the characters and everything. Then I was really involved. So maybe that's what'll happen with Lovecraft. Hopefully.
Right. I just find it to what?
She's like, yep. Mm-hmm,
Uh-huh.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
mhm,
Uh-huh.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
well, I definitely
Yep,
understand.
mhm.
Because I get where you're coming. It's just that like I'm just a little more interested because I find the story to just be something that
It's a good story.
it's like a new story to me.
Sure.
It's so new to me that I'm super pulled in. It's like something I haven't seen before.
Right.
So that's why I think that
I'm in the same
That
boat.
was
I don't
great.
know too much about H.P. Lovecraft. I know Sonny does, so maybe he can enlighten us a little bit.
yeah, Sunny definitely has some good input.
It's definitely a show you have to watch more than one time. I noticed that I got to like rewatch it twice to really grab it because so much is going on. But the episode where she bought the house, that was pretty wild.
Yeah.
And the character's really good. The writing's really good. Sometimes it's like, it's one of those shows that you have to give it 110% of
Yeah,
your
you
attention.
can't
To
be
follow
looking
it.
at your phone. You
No.
can't be sleepy.
And in this climate, there's a lot to watch. You know what I mean? And I struggle between that and The Boys,
Cobra Kai.
Right.
Cobra Kai, there's just a lot of stuff to watch, and that show I want to.
So you feel like Lovecraft, because you have so many other things to watch, sometimes falls in the cracks.
Has taken a back seat.
Because I want to just no distractions, and Cheese is very distracting. She'll be
No
texting.
doubt.
Hey, what are you doing? Why aren't you hanging out? Why aren't you at
Cold
Sector
Stone,
7?
Steve Austin.
You know, and then Dilly's like, why aren't you playing Tony Hawk? Why aren't you doing
I was
this?
a baseball
Oh,
Oh, you're so popular.
It's just hard sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Like, I was getting caught up on The Boys, so it was hard to, it's like
Them boys?
it's like the scales of justice. Like, what are you
Yeah.
going to do?
But it's definitely like a great story, great writing.
Super good acting.
Yeah, they've done really well. So I think, give me some more time and I can rewatch and really dedicate.
Yeah.
I just don't have that much time.
But you're right. It's like you have to rewatch every episode to, like, really stay on track and really follow the storyline. You literally have to watch every episode twice.
You know what? I actually think it would be
It
a good one.
definitely feels like national
is-
treasure, too.
which
Yes.
is like super
Yeah.
super good for me.
You're
You know
right.
what I actually
Not
think
good
it's
for
good
me.
as is one of those bingey shows where they drop it all at once because you don't have to give it time. You don't have a week where you're like, wait, what? Like the rewatch.
What? Yeah.
You're kind of like, what happened? If you can just like burn through it.
See, that might be better is where I could just burn
Yeah.
through it.
I think you do good at the binge.
I like the binge.
You can really sit there a long time and watch TV.
I can binge.
Yeah.
I've been known to binge.
Like-
See, like, I wish I could binge.
Buddy binges like the opposite of most people. He wakes up really early before anybody's awake. Nobody's awake at this time. And he binge watches things on his iPad before
true.
he goes to work. Most people like get off work and binge it at night and
Yeah.
stay up late.
No.
Buddy's
Right.
like
I'll get up
asleep
at 4 in the
9.
morning and just watch.
He utilizes that morning time.
Yeah.
Because nobody's calling, nobody's texting. It's
I mean,
a nice time.
Let's be honest. Something has to replace, like, the early morning work-out videos because we're not doing that anymore.
that's
I
true.
actually did that on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Oh, you're back?
Yeah, except if we're going to get into it, maybe
get
I
into
can
it.
move to the next
Okay.
thing. Tuesday, I did my workout.
Okay.
And that night, I went to go see Tenant.
Okay. Tell us about it.
Yeah.
So I
Wait,
was super...
can I read about it real quick before you tell your
go
story?
Ahead, go ahead.
Okay,
ahead.
real quick.
Go. Mm-hmm.
Armed with only one word, Tenant, and fighting for the survival of the entire world, a protagonist journeys through a twilight world of international espionage on a mission that will unfold in something beyond real time.
Time.
So it says, what'd you think? How did it compare to Inception? What'd you think of the acting? John David Washington, Robert Pattinson. Does it rock? Does it cha-ting? Is it worth seeing?
Okay, so first off, I found out the theater was open in Roseville, and I got steamy beamy excited.
A Yadat.
So I went to Roseville. You got to wear a mask, which is fine. And then when you're at your seat while you're eating or drinking, you can take it off. But what's cool about it is you pick your seats, and then the two on both sides of you, nobody can sit at.
Okay.
So people are 2 seats away from you, so it's 6 feet, which is nice. I'm all about that.
Sure.
What if you like rolled in with 6 people? You can just sit next to those people?
Yeah, you can sit next to people you're with.
Okay.
And then 2 at the end of your people, 2 seats are away.
Okay.
So I was super excited to get in there, get my popcorn, got my Coke Icy. I'm jonesing. And you guys all know me. I love Christopher Nolan. Like, I love all of his movies. I'm like just so excited that I get to be back in the theater, back to see Christopher Nolan. Like, that's my first movie to bring me back into, the movie scene.
right.
And it started
Tell
off
us,
a little
tell us.
slow.
Okay.
And I kind of didn't really understand. I think Christopher Washington, great actor.
John David
John
Washington.
David Washington is a great actor. And I thought, Sparkly Batman,
Pretty good?
really good. I like
really?
him.
Okay.
The protagonist,
Uh-huh.
the Russian guy, did not like him.
Okay.
The girl in the movie did not like her. And I don't know if I'm not smart enough, but I really didn't like this movie.
So is it similar to Inception?
It's
just hyper complicated.
It was just very what they're doing. It sounds really cool, but what they focused on isn't what I really wanted to focus on. I felt like they should have spent more time on telling you why it was kind of what it was.
Okay.
And it was just, I don't know. I had really high hopes. And
so do they travel in time or something?
Yes.
Okay.
There's time travel, but it's a very weird time travel.
Okay.
And it's cool. Like, it's really hard not to give anything away. But overall, I even went out of the movie, like, sitting there thinking, I'm like, am I too dumb to get this movie?
Right.
Like, I want to watch it again to give it a fair shake. And it made me mad because I went and read in comments, and people were like, this is the boldest and best movie he's ever done. And I didn't feel that way. Like, I felt like Inception is by far my favorite Christopher Nolan movie of all time. You know, I love all the Batman movies, of course, but for just the original fact, I mean, I saw Inception 10 times in the theater.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, I loved that movie.
Right.
And so walking out of there, and where I think I kept, like, I didn't like the guy, the main protagonist. I didn't like the girl. So, like, anytime their parts would come on, I was just like, ugh.
Right.
Like, he was kind of hard to understand. I don't know. I just wasn't a big fan. I was almost kind of been like, maybe I should have just saw New Mutants instead.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I give it a shot. But I'm definitely going to watch it again
Okay.
to see if it's
Maybe you should
If
watch
it's-
it with your smartest, coolest sister,
Laura.
Sheila.
Laura.
And then
Peels?
I can explain it to you.
Explain it. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely. It's hard for me because I have a man crush on Christopher Nolan. So go out and support him and support that they put this movie out. Like, that's my biggest thing is I was trying to go out and support the movie industry, that they're giving us movies.
Right.
And I can
I
go
agree
to a
with that.
place. And I'm not big on going to the drive-ins. I'd rather, like, go to an actual movie theater. So it's like I'm trying to show them, like, hey, thank you for giving me this. Like, I'll give you my money. So, I mean, if you guys can do that, great. If not, I totally understand, you know, about how you guys feel
Right.
about it. But it was really cool. They even show you a video of how they clean the theaters now.
Oh, okay.
So they wipe down all, like, the cup holders and everything. And then they have, like, this crazy, like,
UV
sanitized, like, fog
Like
thing.
a steam sanitizer.
Yeah, it
thing.
was really crazy. So, like, that was really cool. But they, like, thoroughly clean everything. And then they have a person come up with, like, a checklist. And then they even have somebody standing in the theater, like, making sure, like...
that they're doing it right.
Yeah,
But-
and, like,
But my
everything's
God,
crazy.
I mean, how long can they keep this up? Because their
No,
sales obviously are going to take a hit. If you have to have
they can't.
space in between your
Yeah.
seats, I mean, that limits the sales to probably 1/3.
Mhm.
So how long can this go on in this climate?
I mean, in this climate, I bet they can go for a little bit, but I think everybody's expecting things to, you know, if there's a vaccine or something comes out, the things are going to go back to normal. Like, the thing is like they can only survive until they can't survive.
Right.
So they're going to try to do this for as long as they can.
Right, because you know they're spending extra money on the sanitizing. I mean,
Right.
they may be cut down on employees, so they may be saving some money
Well,
there.
right,
But
that's
still,
true.
it's like
I did
man.
want to mention, since we're
Go
talking
on.
about movie theaters, though, is that we did hear from a fellow sidekick, I believe, that in Sacramento, because Sacramento County is different than
Yeah.
Placer or El Dorado County, is you can rent out a whole movie theater for $150,
Yeah.
and you can have like 12 people in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I mean, that's
Let's do
super
that.
affordable.
Yeah.
So what I want to propose to our sidekicks out there is, let's do that.
absolutely.
If there's 12 of us, let's go get a freaking movie theater. Let's do it a few times.
Mm-hmm.
For 100 fits,
It
like we could
almost-
do that.
It almost seems like I would love to do
That's
that
almost
always.
a better deal. like, just rent out the whole damn theater. I mean, it's still like the price, maybe a little bit more than the
Yeah.
price of a ticket, but still, like you
Okay,
got the
so
whole
anyway,
worth.
I just wanted to put it out. Let's go watch the New Mutants together.
Mhm.
that'd be fun.
Sidekicks.
Talking about this climate, I actually had something really sad that I was going to bring up that I wanted everybody to know in the show. And it came out today, and I'm actually really sad to say it, but Oblivion Coffee and Comics is shutting their doors.
Ugh. I saw that
And
on Instagram today.
That really crushed
I
me.
legit teared.
Well, they were supporters of all of our
all of our stuff. They had pictures of them like cutting the ribbon when they first opened. Like, God, this just
COVID freaking crushed them.
They crushed them.
And it's...
because I'll tell you, a lot of state workers, Capitol workers, they go to oblivion because it's by the Capitol.
Yep.
And with everything shut down, they just don't have the same business.
No. And it's just so sad to see a place that, they did like trivia night. They would do, they even did like a dating game, like, like
I wish
a speed dating.
I wish we had a home for him here.
I know. I'm so sad to see that place go. Like, they were big supporters of us, and really like they named a drink after us. Like, we did so much fun things with them, and to see that their doors are closing is crushing.
Especially because something like that, like a small business that is nerdy, and they're just trying to do something cool and trying to do something different, and it was like their dream. Like, they had this dream and they made it work, and they had a grant, and it's just, God, it just breaks my heart.
2020 happened.
It just breaks my heart.
And they were doing good before COVID. That's the hard part.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I know.
And it's just, and then, when the riots happened, all their windows got broken out.
Right.
So trying to come back from that, and, now this.
Right. I mean, we've been in this for 6 months. I mean, that's, you can't be in a small business like that.
Yeah, if you don't have some kind of reserve.
They're lucky they held out for 6 months, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's sad. I'm really sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's really sad.
But yeah, I just wanted to say thanks to Oblivion and all the support they did to
Neil and
Hardly
Laura.
Heroes. Yeah.
Love
We
you guys.
really appreciate you guys, and we wish you guys the best. If there's anything you guys need, you let us know.
Yep.
Hopefully, after this is all said and done, maybe they can, I don't know, maybe come back on the scene in some
in like
capacity.
Yeah. So Sidekick, show your support and tell them how much, if you were affected, went there.
Right. Well, especially because I guess the coffee part is closed effectively like now.
Yeah.
But they are still selling off of their
comic books.
So like go there and like try to buy it for full. Like if they're giving it at a discount, don't buy it as discount. You know what I'm saying? These people put everything that they had into this business. Like give them a fair shake on whatever they're selling off.
I was gonna try to go there this weekend if they're still open, but
I'll rock out with you if you want to roll.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I think we should go.
Okay.
All right. Well, moving on.
What are we doing? We getting into some news now?
Actually, yeah. Do you want to?
Yeah.
News?
Let's do that.
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
News.
Wait, is that a baby booger frog? You coming, baby? Frogs we are not. Boogers we are not. Powerful is our race in the Force. And strong in the Force is this youngling. The what now? Is that something I'm supposed to report to the space cops? Jedi you will never become until you take the training seriously. It's probably for the best anyways. I mean, me with a plasma sword. Me with a plasma sword. This may possibly be the worst idea anyone has ever had. Giving Phil a lightsaber, the Force helped the younglings.
That you killed younglings.
First up, Disney just announced that their star mouse is going to be getting a new show on Disney Plus called The Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse, with 10 episodes coming out before the end of the year, starting in November.
Cool story, bro.
It's being helmed by the same team that made the Mickey Mouse shorts, which lasted 5 seasons apparently, and got a whole bunch of Emmys. Dude. The first episode premieres on November 18th. Boy. So Falcon and the Winter Soldier is filming again, and just in time too, because I think the Nickersons are ready to cancel their subscriptions as soon as Mando's finished. The cool news is that MMA legend George St. Pierre was spotted on set in the new costume that has a closer color scheme to his Batroc the Leaper character in the comics.
I can do this all day.
The cast has also said filming the show has felt more like Winter Soldier than anything else they've done, and carries the same tone, which makes me all super excited for it.
That is awesome.
So far, Falcon and the Winter Soldier still has no release date, but hopefully we hear something soon.
Couldn't have done that earlier.
Of course they don't have a release date.
I hate you.
Staying in the MCU, we got some pretty big news this week in the form of the next big bad for the MCU. What? And he's a pretty huge villain. Like, bigger than Thanos.
That's not true.
What?
Jonathan Majors, who is currently the star of Lovecraft Country, has been cast as none other than Kang the Conqueror.
Oh my glob!
Another huge villain in the comics and a perfect pick to be the next big threat in the MCU. Unless it's a swerve, that happens in the MCU a lot too. The Mandarin!
My name's Trevor Slattery.
But we'll have to see when he arrives in Ant-Man 3, which is still in pre-production.
Does anyone have any orange slices?
Well, last but definitely the largest of the news of this week, we finally got a Mandalorian trailer, and it was everything I hoped and wished for. Yeah! More action, more adventure, more Star Wars. Looks like Din is forced to take the wee baby Yodes to a hidden Jedi temple that he has to find on his own, and the duo get in all kinds of trouble.
This is the way.
This just makes me want Brother James's birthday to come sooner so we can send him digital cake and watch the first episode of The Mando.
Do you like cake?
I'm more steamed up than the car in the
Bestie.
Titanic after Jack and Rose got all wild and crazy in it.
Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls.
And here we are, sidekicks, to the end of the fourth best segment on the show. Of course, after Dilly's Gaming Corner, sprinkle me some conspiracy, the original, not the remake, and my glorious win on Date That Cheese because... But, I mean, still, I'm the best there is. Let's get some combos going on in the Sidekick Sanctorum about what you're all steamed up about. And remember, children, try your best to cut those little plastic soda rings that come on 6-packs of beverages. Because not only are there fishies and duckies that you don't want to get caught up in those things, but there's also Jason Momoa to consider.
Honestly, I think we're all gonna be dead way before that. And you know what? I don't mind.
Now that he's Aquaman, he's doing a lot more swimming, and we don't want him to choke because he swam right into one of those evil little things.
Evil!
They're nearly invisible to the human eye underwater, and I'm sure a lot of people would not be able to live out their lives knowing the king of the oceans choked to death on a soda ring. White Ranger out.
Thank you, Phil.
Thanks, Phil. Beep.
Thanks, Phil. So we're going to kind of just rattle through some other news, like just a few news points. So Wonder Woman release date has announced
2024?
October 2nd. Oh, wait. It will be pushed back from October 2nd to Christmas Day. You guys. Jeez. Are you so annoyed? Everything. Nothing's coming out on time.
That's why I tried to show my support about Tenant.
No, and I agree, and I think that's great. But it's just like, and it makes, of course, it's like, yes, everything's going to be pushed back because of COVID, but it's just so annoying.
Right. Like, why does it have to be pushed back so far?
So far.
It's like they know in
It's like,
advance.
didn't you
They're like,
guys do
we're
a
going to
lot
put
of
this
it?
2 years out.
Did you guys already do a lot of it? Like,
Yeah.
okay, so new trailer for Adam Sandler Halloween movie. Netflix has released the first trailer for Adam Sandler's upcoming Halloween comedy.
Halloween?
Yeah.
Hubie Halloween.
Yes.
Sandler takes on the role of Hubie Dubus, a man who is mocked by the people of his town of Salem.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, you guys.
Did you guys watch the trailer on this?
No.
It looks really funny.
Does it?
It kind of looks like a return to what we love about Adam Sandler, like his good movies.
See, I'll
Billy
tell you-
Mad, the good ones. It looks like this, and we're getting a nice Halloween movie on Netflix.
You guys-
I'm pretty excited about it.
I'm like the opposite of where most men sit with Adam Sandler. Everything that you guys think are his good movies, I hate. And I think his good movies are like Punch Drunk Love.
Oh, my God.
Like
you probably thought Remote was
Spanglish,
Oh,
Click. I love Click.
Click, yeah.
Spanglish,
sorry.
and I hate
So you probably hated Lil Nicky.
Adam Sandler.
What about Happy Gilmore?
Oh, God, his
Oh,
voice.
God.
Are you kidding me? His voice in that stupid movie?
Get in the flask, Cassius.
God, he's so annoying.
So good.
All right.
APs.
Too good for your home?
You guys, Good Times is getting an animated reboot.
Good
Good Times.
I'm into that.
I'm actually pretty into that. One of the most beloved sitcoms of the 70s is making a comeback to TV thanks to Netflix.
Nice.
Netflix sometimes just does some really cool things.
That's a good call. That'd be fun.
My goodness.
What, brother?
Legos? Do you want Spaceball Lego sets? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
All of them.
Spaceballs. You know what they should make?
Spaceballs the lunchbox. Spaceballs the breakfast cereal. Spaceballs the flamethrower. Kids love that one.
They should make
The Winnebago?
They should make they should make a Spaceballs Legos movie.
Oh, that'd be...
Right? They should remake Spaceballs in a
If
Lego.
They make The Winnebago. I'm buying the Winnebago.
They have to make the Winnebago. Okay, The Boys bonus footage follows the Butcher's journey.
Journey.
So after the season 2 premiered of The Boys on Amazon, a lot of fans were wondering what happened to Carl Urban's Billy Butcher, as there was a noticeable gap in his story. Mm-hmm. Thanks to a new short film that was released, the details of that gap and shows what Butcher was doing while he was hiding. That is awesome. So we'll post a link to the short on the Hardly Heroes social media.
Sidekick Sanctorum.
Yep. All right, so you guys, that's it for news. We'll just go right into Dilly's Gaming Corner. Are you ready for that?
Sure. Okay. No problem.
Let's do it.
Oh, we're not even going to talk?
I guess we're not doing our top 5s?
Hold on, no.
No, we got to finish. We're going to finish
I
the
just
news.
didn't know nobody was going to talk about Mando.
What?
Like, you guys weren't talk. Did you guys watch it?
The trailer?
Oh, the trailer?
Yeah.
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 Thoughts? Comments?
Well, let's hear yours.
It looks awesome.
Dude, I about creamed in my pantaloons and my dungarees.
Yeah, I'm going to shit your dungies.
Dude, when the stormtroopers jump off that, like, ledge on the bikes, on the speeder bikes, woo!
Yeah.
I lost my mind, dude.
I'm actually feeling like season 2 is looking better to me than season 1.
It is going to be better.
Yeah, I think so too. I think
little baby Yodes when he shut the little...
was like a build up.
Baby Yotes.
When he shut the little egg, oh my God, it was rolling.
Yeah. No, I think I'm going to enjoy this season.
If anybody needs a couple of those baby Yotes for sale,
you have
your
them?
boy Deal Skills got those.
He got them Yotes?
What
are you selling them for?
Well, we can negotiate.
Hey, just like he's going to negotiate on that
Switch?
Yeah, that Switch.
Nintendo Switch?
Yeah.
I do want to let the sidekicks know that Mammy straight came through. She stopped by the other day with a box of Mandalorian fruit snacks. How sweet is she?
It's true.
Thanks, Mammy. Actually, all of us had some before the show.
They're good.
And I ate like a little Baby Yoda head, a little Mando head.
I didn't even look. I just shoved them down my gullet.
You just put them down the gulls?
They're good.
You guys,
I wipe myself with the bag.
This is the thing with the Mando, okay?
Why are you hating on Mando? Mando did nothing
I think Mando's really good, but the fact that you guys are so on the shaft of Mando,
Mando won all these awards.
Honest to God, annoys me. It's just annoying. It's
so good.
It's not that good.
It is that good.
It's not that good.
It's better than Star Trek.
Honest to God, I find it boring most of the time, and it's not better than Star Trek.
Way better.
There's nowhere near better than Star Trek.
Yeah, bruh.
Nah, bruh.
Yeah.
Nah.
I bet you Watson agrees with me.
Abracadabra.
I found season 1 so boring sometimes. Falling asleep. Season 2 looks good, but we'll see. It's just...
I'm sorry.
You just got cheese.
I'm going to have a big announcement, people. I'm disowning Cheese as my sister from now on until she's back on the Mando train.
Oh, I'm on it. I just don't give it just automatic shatingsy off of the trailer.
Season 1 was phenoms.
It was not phenoms.
It was so phenoms.
What?
God.
How did you... Yeah, it was noms.
It was not noms.
Straight up, dude.
It was all the noms.
Straight up now, tell me. Like, it was the bomb.
Yeah, straight up now, tell me.
Do you really want to love me forever?
Love that Mando.
That stuff was the PAs. Like, it was good.
Dude, no.
That's the bee's knees.
No,
Yeah.
dude. Wait, you guys.
Hey, yeah.
I do have one more thing I do want to talk about real quick. This is a rumor. There is a rumor.
I heard
Joaquin Phoenix reportedly offered $50 million for 2 Joker sequels.
Yes, please.
Nope. Turn it down.
So Warner Brothers Joker pulling in over $1 billion at the box office. Has discussions for a sequel. Of course, why wouldn't you have discussions?
After that much money?
See, Joaquin doesn't do sequels like that.
You don't think so?
He's a onesie dunsie. Like, he does his deal and then he's out.
That's a lot of money.
Okay, listen. So the reports say
that's a lot of Skrilla.
Joaquin initially felt Joker was a standalone movie, but He's changed his tune.
I bet he has.
To the tune of $50 million.
Right. It's like, I'll do it.
He says he wants to play this character again despite the controversies that came from the release last year.
Well, yeah, for 50
mil.
I would too.
They're like, hey, Dilly, will you come back for...
Yeah, Dad.
Also rumored that the script has been being written and Joaquin is very engaged with it.
But I would so love just this movie to be a one and done. I don't want to see it ruined. I don't want to see it tainted like it was perfection.
Yeah.
But are they going to bring Batman in?
I hope not.
I don't know, dude. I wouldn't mind that.
Like, I don't even want them to do a sequel. Like, just leave it. It was so good.
It was
so good.
Very good and so disturbing.
That's why I'm hoping the second one could even be more disturbing.
I'll never watch Joker again, ever. I'll never watch it again. I won't. It was too good.
I remember
disturbing.
when you wanted to unsee Joker.
I wish I could unsee it. I still see things in my head that I wish I could unsee. He's so creepy.
Mm-hmm.
I love where he's trying to get the laugh down. And it's
God,
slowly
and his
happening.
body is so weird.
It's all contorted.
And the thing of it is if they make sequels, I'll have to see them.
You never even saw It 2, though.
No, that's too scary.
That was terrible.
It sucked.
I told you.
You
Come
did.
on. You
and
guys
I thought, I'm going to still watch it. And
I
it
called it.
You guys are off subject. Dilly, come on, let's get in your corner, bro. I want to get all up in that corner.
It's Dilly's Gaming Corner. Let's play.
All right, guys, we have some Sony PlayStation 5 showcase news. So now that Microsoft has confirmed the Xbox Series X and Series S price and release dates, and the most of the major third parties have solidified their end of 2020 release schedules, it's finally time for Sony to fill in the blanks still surrounding the PlayStation 5's launch. Expectations that include seeing the launch lineup, the UI, and of course finding out that place and release date. And maybe we can even actually pre-order the PS5. Speculation about the event is that it will unpack. The PS5 is still set for the holiday 2020 launch. It will feature both first-party games and third-party titles. The focus is on both PS5 launch games and some set to hit next-gen systems after launch. Also, news in that maybe we could update on that. It's the same price as the Xbox Series X.
Oh.
Yeah, $499.
$499.
$499.
$499.
$499 and a nickel. So I don't know. I'm definitely gonna be on that Xbox.
You on the Xbox?
I don't mess
Live?
with that PS5. But it is nice that they're hitting the same price point. But I think the specs on the Series X are gonna overtake the PS5. This is gonna be the generation of Xbox, definitely. That's my prediction. But still, good news nonetheless for PS5 fans. All right, so Star Wars. We have Tales from Galaxy's Edge teaser trailer revealed. Oculus and ILM X Lab revealed a new teaser trailer showing a new look at the virtual reality Star Wars game Tales from Galaxy's Edge. Players will explore the wilds of Batuu and the outskirts of Black Spire Outpost, the famed setting of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. The new land at Disneyland Resort in California and Walt Disney Resorts in Florida, featuring favorite characters like C-3PO, R2-D2, Jedi Master Yoda, and brand new characters like Chatty Bartender, Z-Salak? Is that how we say that?
Yeah.
Z-Salak. Players control a droid repair technician who ended up on Batuu after their cargo ship crash landed, which makes R2-D2 and C-3PO natural fits for companions. We see the player using blasters, exploring their interiors and exteriors of Batuu, and manipulating different items and mechanisms, all in virtual reality setting. Side note, also announced is the release of the Oculus Quest 2. The new reality device is releasing on October 13th, and it's cheaper than the original Quest. Tales from Galaxy Edge will launch into the Star Wars adventure that evolves and expands even after its launch this holiday season in the Oculus platform. Oculus
Snapples.
news.
Oculus.
Yeah.
Platform.
Don't have too much Oculus
Snapsis.
news, but there we go. Huh? Hope you all like that.
Thank you so much, Dilly.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, I'm
Just
sorry.
stop. We got a DRR this week.
Oh shit!
DRR in it.
Do
Yeah,
we?
what's up? Yeah.
Oh, Snapples.
We're taking y'all back to 98.
Ooh.
1998.
Let's just skip to the movies that came out. I'm just
Nah,
kidding.
no, we got to get through the
kidding. I'm
DRR
just-
I
first.
still can't believe he missed Iron Eagle.
Jokesies.
Iron Eagle. Yeah,
Did
that
you
was a
hear the
plane?
movies? That was lower.
yeah, like that's
Come
not
on,
even
did Ferris Bueller? Steve?
that
Yeah,
didn't even
you-
catch the honorable mention list.
It should have.
All right, you guys. So
Lady
we're
in
going to talk about
white.
on this episode of DRR.
Okay.
This was a hybrid dancing game from 1990. Hybrid dancing fighting game from 1998 called Bust a Groove. Okay, I had a
Okay.
brief stint in Seattle, like between 1998 and 19 whatever 2000, and I rocked this game hard.
Horde.
And before we had like Dance Dance Revolution
Yeah,
and all these
right,
other
right.
games, we had Bust a Groove. You feel me? This.
Yeah.
So this was released in 1998, like I said, published by developer Enix in Japan. It was brought to the U.S. by the now defunct 989 Studios. Is that similar to Parms snowboarding company?
Yeah.
well,
26-8.
26-8.
Okay, yeah,
it's
well,
very
a little
similar.
different. This was a single player and multiplayer game. So the gameplay was pretty simple. It was based on beats. So the player needed to press a series of the arrows that corresponded to the D-pad. On every fourth beat, you needed to press one of the face buttons. So you'd be like left, right, up, down, X, or whatever. And you would
Right.
like bust your move. You know what I'm saying? And this was like a side-by-side dance-off thing. If you were playing multiplayer, which that's what we
Right.
tended to do. You needed to press the correct face buttons to like bust your move. So once you had 8 combos, it would unlock some like extra special moves and some what they call jammers.
Jammers?
Jammers.
Jam
So it would
jams?
like really go off, and like your dude would be busting his
Yeah.
junk, and you could like throw attacks at
What?
your
Wow.
your
Like
competitor.
actually hit him, or is it like a Ayukin?
Well, like
Hadouken!
you're like side by side dancing, so and it would switch to like your screen and you bust your move, and then it would like throw the thing over to you.
I
So
see.
you would, if you were that player getting attacked, you could dodge it by like
Okay.
doing
Right.
some
I
combos
see.
with your D-pad
Okay.
and your face buttons.
Seems really complicated.
Yeah, super dope.
This is why I never played.
There was 10 players on this, so each player had like their own dance style. So we had Frida, which was West Coast hip hop.
Nice.
Gas O, which was house.
Uh-huh.
You had Ham, which was like modern dance style. You had Heat, which was East Coast hip hop. Hyro, which was disco. Kelly was
Disco?
jazz. Kitty was the Vogue dance
Oh.
style. You know what I'm saying? Pinky was Motown. That's my boy Pinky.
Panky.
This is Prankies. You had Shorty, which was funk, and Strike, which had some like gangster dance styles. Really fun
There
game.
was no like ballet.
I used
in
to kick
there,
some
or-
super ass on this game.
What was it on?
It was on the PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
It was also released in the arcade. 1990 Izzle, like I said.
There's any pop and lock on there?
There was a little pop, lock, and drop.
Pop, lock,
You know
and
what I mean?
drop it. Pop, lock, and
Yeah.
drop it.
So-
You guys ever watch that show? Sorry, just because you're talking about dancing. So you think you can dance?
I've seen that. Yeah, it's a good show.
Where they have like all the different types of dancing or whatever. It's like, and the pop locking is just like, I can't. I love it.
It's
I can
good.
watch it
They're
all day.
Do they do some finger
I
tutting?
love the finger stuff. I
some
love the
finger
like
tutting?
when they make a part of their body move like independently that's not supposed to move independently. I love pop and locking. I
Okay.
wish I could dance.
Pop, lock, and drop.
It's like I have dance in my heart, but like my body doesn't cooperate.
So this was one of the first dancing like
Yeah,
battle
that's
games
cool.
that you really
Like
had
ever existed.
and it kicked off a whole series. I mean, you still have
Yeah.
Dance Dance Revolution, all these other dance games. So this was one of the first, 1998. And now to our favorite part of the segment, movies from 1998.
Let's do it.
Do you guys have any guesses on what was from 1998? Just
Independence
anything.
Day?
That's not on the list.
But was that in the 90s?
I believe so.
What about Die Hard?
Oh, that might have been like late 80s. Almost.
What about
maybe early
The Crow
90s?
was early 90s.
Yeah.
12 Monkeys.
Ooh,
No.
7.
No.
Ooh, that was a
Nah,
good
bro.
pick.
Okay, here we go. Movies from 1998. SLC Punk.
Yes! Love that movie.
Now, compared to other DRRs I've done, 1998 wasn't the biz. Like, it didn't have as many hitters as some
Right.
of the other years, like 86.
Uh-huh.
But we had SLC Punk. We also had Rounders.
Ooh, Rounders is a good one.
We also had The Faculty
Ooh.
with your boy Ursher.
Ursher?
Ursher, baby. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Ooh,
Definite hitter. The Ring.
Ooh, The
1998.
Ring. Are you serious? That was 1998?
1998.
Jeez.
Armageddon
Oh.
with your boy.
No, can I say that? That's
Ben
one
Affleck.
of the best movies still. It's such a 90s movie, you guys. You have
But
to watch.
it's so good.
Yes.
Wasn't
the
Ben
best-
Affleck in that?
As Ben, yeah, Affleck, but it has one of the best montages of like all time getting the ragtag team together.
And two major hitters to round this out. The Big Lebowski.
Oh.
Damn, dude.
And one of my personal all-time favorite movies, literally ever. Still watch it to this day. I don't know why I trust the guy on the couch, but I just do.
Oh, yeah.
Half Baked.
Baked.
Oh my
So
God.
good.
We actually watched Half Baked probably like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Wesley
good.
Pipes.
You want some popcorn to make your teeth go
Pop,
pop, pop,
Pop,
pop,
pop, pop, pop.
It's just so good. That movie's
Yeah,
so good.
I don't know why I trust
Like
him,
the
but I
Abba
just
Zabba,
do.
you my only
Abba
friend.
Jabba.
Like the guy that's like me man, like that guy. I love him so much.
So good. Oh, Brewer? Jim Brewer?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
He's
yeah.
like, the ice cream. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I just licked the pop filter.
Ew.
That was nasty.
Thank you so much, Dilly. I
You're welcome.
love the retro
DJR.
revival. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think it's so much fun.
really fun game. Bust a Groove,
Okay.
1998, PlayStation.
It
Go
sounds
check
like something
that out.
I would
It's
really
hella
like.
fun. It is a lot of fun.
Because it's almost like I could live my wanting to dance through the game.
You know, it doesn't hold up to in today's games. Sadly, no. But it is a lot of fun to revisit.
Okay. Thank you, Dill.
Thanks, Dill. So we have a new segment,
We do have a new segment.
and it is Pick a Card.
Pick a card. So if any of you guys don't know or do know, Marvel came out in 1991.
Yeah, with an actual series of cards where they would do heroes and villains. And what's really fun about them is they give you stats. So they give you, like, how tall they are.
They're
you
almost
know,
like baseball cards.
Yeah, it's like all their stats, their ability, you know, everything kind of about them, and then a little synopsis about them, and then it tells you the first time they were ever introduced
Right. So they have
into the comic.
They have all the Marvel characters.
Mhm.
So we thought it would be kind of fun if we picked a card that maybe is relevant.
Yes.
So they do have team cards, like they have the Avengers.
Team cards.
And they have, so the two cards that we did pick.
Yeah, so we picked New Mutants. Since New Mutants is in the theater, maybe this will get you a little steamed up. And then we also picked Kang the Conqueror.
Right. Which is dope.
Yeah.
Okay, so real
Yeah,
quick, the with the New Mutants card, just like give you some backstory. So the road to the big screen has been long for the New Mutants.
Yes.
We all know this, right, brother?
Well, especially like, so what had happened is Fox was developing this years ago, and then pretty much what happened is they started going to talks with Disney. Disney ended up buying up, you know, Fox, and pretty much got all the mutants. So what kind of sucks is this movie was kind of just thrown out of like, you guys are already so close to finishing it. Just see what we can get out of it.
Oh, yeah.
So it kind of got tossed aside. It's not going to be linked to anything. And then COVID hit, and they're like, what do we do with this movie? We're kind of just stuck with it. And, I mean, I kind of feel like it's just a forgotten movie. Like, nobody's talked about it. And it was supposed to be like this scary, kind of gritty comic book movie, but it's just kind of lost all steam because of COVID.
Yep.
And like this card isn't really the same cast that they have.
It's not exactly the same cast, but so just a backstory. So 5 young mutants
Young mutants.
discovering their abilities while held in a secret facility. This is about the movie. Against their will, fight to escape their past sins and save themselves. When newcomer Danny Moonstar joins the other patients in the facility, strange occurrences begin to take place. The hospital's patients are plagued by hallucinations and flashbacks, and their new mutant abilities, and their friendships will be tested as they battle to try to make it out alive. So that's the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the card is fun.
And this is from Marvel's Series 1.
Series 1, which is from 1991. So in the New Mutants original card, team members is Cable, who's the leader.
Yeah.
Which we remember from
Deadpool. He's awesome.
We
Josh
got-
Brolin plays him.
We got Boom Boom, Richter, Wolfsbane, Skids, Warlock, Sunspot, Rusty, and Cannonball. So this is fun. The first appearance of New Mutants graphic novel was in 1982.
Dang.
That's cool, right?
Before I was born.
That was 1 year after I was born. How old were you? 1982.
In 82, I was 8.
8 years from when you were
Bang.
born. So the New Mutants, a team of adolescent superpowered heroes, were brought together by Professor X.
Sorry, 6.
So this is always you don't even know
I
how
was
to
6.
You don't know how to do math. This is the fun thing about these cards is you really see how everything in the Marvel universe is very connected, which for me, a lot of you guys might know who are like uber nerds or like nerds that have been reading comic books since you were little. I am new into it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't read this stuff. I didn't know this stuff growing up. So it's like I learn it all a lot of times through the movies, which I think a lot of people do. So I don't really see how everything is connected. Okay, so they were brought together by Professor X, founder of the X-Men. Professor X's goals were to educate and assist the New Mutants in learning how to control their powers and use them to defend mankind from the threat of evil mutants. Now, led by the mysterious cyborg Cable, the New Mutants are learning how to cope in a world that has become even more vicious and intolerant of mutants. That's the one thing I love about X-Men and all the mutant stuff, is they really, and again, like this is from a long time ago, but they really touch on like racism. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mutant,
Definitely.
Yeah. Like you're kinda...
Right, but it's like they're mutants and they're different and we hate them and da-da-da-da-da. I think it's a great backdrop to a lot of things. Now each one of these cards in the series 1 has a did you know?
Did you know?
Okay, did you know the punk-like hair strands on Warlock's head are really fiber optic organs composed of living circuitry? Circuitry. So she has circulation in those hair strands.
That's cool.
That's pretty dope, right?
So for Kane the Conqueror, our second one, he is a supervillain. And he is actually 6'3".
So where are we going to see him now?
He's going to be in Ant-Man 3. He's the new villain. So he pretty much, is the next big
So is he
super
more
villain.
powerful than Thanos?
He's up there. I want to actually look at his card to see what it says. So on his card, it says he's 6'3", 230 pounds. First appearance is in Avengers 8. September 1964.
That's so cool.
And then how the card reads is it's a 0 to 7 rating.
Okay.
For his strength, he's a 4, so maybe not as strong. His speed, 2, so he's kind of slow. Agility, 2. Stamina is a 3, so not great. But his durability is a 5.
Okay.
And his intelligence is a 5.
Oh, okay. So
he's
he's
wicked smart.
Right.
5 is the highest mark.
No, 7 is the highest mark.
Okay.
But it's really cool to it gives you just kind of a understanding of how strong he is. Actually, if you pass me that book while you read that, let me see if I can pull up Thanos's
his stats?
His stats while you read that.
Okay, so Kang, born into the peaceful 30th century, the man who would become Kang the Conqueror hungered for greater challenges than his own era could provide. Upon discovering a time machine built by an ancestor, he embarked on a life of conquest and adventure. From his base of operations in the war-torn 41st century, he pursues his goal of conquering all of time. Although his attempt to conquer the 20th century has been thwarted by the super team known as the Avengers.
Oh, yeah.
There is no doubt he will return in the future, or from his point of view, the past. And this is an interesting fact. Did you know Kang is a distant relative of Reed Richards, who is the leader of the Fantastic Four?
Oh no.
So,
Okay, so hold on. You have his stuff, right?
yeah.
So let's look here. So strength, Thanos,
Strength.
his strength,
What's his strength?
7.
Oh my God, his is only 4.
I know.
Beasting on him.
Okay.
Speed,
Okay.
7.
What?
Damn.
His speed is 2.
Yeah, Thanos. All
Okay,
day.
Agility.
Thanos is all day, dude. Okay, agility.
3.
Okay, his is a 2.
Okay.
Stamina,
Stamina.
6.
Oh my God, his is a 3.
Thanos is beasting on this
Yeah.
guy,
This
dude.
guy's
How can he
nothing.
even be compared to
Who's
Thanos?
even talking about them in
Yeah,
the same?
durability,
Thanos.
7.
Oh, jeez,
Wow.
he's a 5. Intelligence. If you say a 7, I swear.
He's gonna be a 6.
What is it?
5er.
Oh, okay, his is a 5.
I don't know. I'd say Thanos is pretty.
Oh
pretty
no,
smart.
Thanos got him way beat.
You guys, Thanos is way beat on Kang, dude.
Yeah, like how are they even comparing?
I don't know.
So
Like
that's
Homeboy's got a 2 or something in
Yeah.
there. Like what? He's not even strong.
He has 2 2s.
He got no
Speed and
strength.
agility are 2s. Okay, so real quick, Kang the Conqueror, real name Nathaniel Richards, is a villain from the future in the Marvel Universe. Suspected to be the descendant of Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards, he's from the 40th century but travels to so many different times and places that he could pop up anywhere. See, that's kind of cool, though.
I do like
He does
that.
time travel, which I don't know if Thanos does, but... Maybe he will be in the time-traveling Loki saga on Disney
Ooh,
Plus. That'd be pretty
cool.
dope. Maybe he will debut in the Eternals movie, which could span not only centuries in the MCU, but possible different millennias as well.
I'm really excited for him. I think it'll be fun. They need a new, good new villain.
No, I agree. I think, I had never even heard of Thanos, and now Thanos is like,
Shaboy.
in my mind is just like, he's so dope,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited for this. I think it's going to be fun.
No, yeah, and sidekicks, let us know what you guys thought of this segment.
Because we have all of the cards. So if there's any character that you want to, maybe we can, pit 2 characters against each other
Ooh,
with
yeah.
their stats.
I like that.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
Yeah, that could be fun.
All
I
right.
have a little card off. All right, you guys. I think that pretty much brings us to
Top 5?
little sidekick mail, or we going top 5? Let's do some top 5 first.
We gotta do our top
we gotta
5.
get the top 5s in.
I want to do our top 5 first because some of the sidekicks actually wrote in with their top 5s.
Mm-hmm. Good call.
All right, you guys, let's do it. So top 5 this week, you guys, is favorite of all time Halloween costumes that you've done. So it could span your whole life. It could be something your mom dressed you up when you were 1,
Your mammy?
or it could be something you did last year when the world was regular.
I'll go.
Nailed it.
That was perfect.
Do you want me to go first?
Sure.
Let's go.
My number 5
Number 5.
was when I was a wee chubby little
Oh my
lad.
God. What was it? Let me hear
This was against my will,
it. Okay.
or maybe I didn't even really know or understand what was going on, but I'm a little dog.
Oh my God. I was just going to say the puppy dog.
Little puppy. I got a black nose with this brown outfit with
No,
long
dude.
floppy
Okay,
ears.
Hella long floppy ears. Like a whole outfit that the only thing you can see on him is a hole cut in the head for his face.
Yeah.
And then my mom drew on a black nose and whiskers. Oh, so
Sounds
cute.
terrible.
It was so cute.
It's pretty bad.
It was so cute.
All right, Chias, what's your number 5?
Okay, you guys.
Aw.
The thing of it is, you guys, I have
That's not
5 honorable mentions. I have dressed up so much, you guys.
You can't be
Come
having
on
no
now.
honorable mensch.
Guys, let me just go through a few honorable
Oh my
mentions.
God.
You guys have no idea how much I dress up.
God.
I can't pick 5. 5.
What?
It's called top 5, not top
Oh my
10.
God.
You guys,
What?
these are just
Oh
in my
my
honorable
God.
mentions. Chun-Li, the Penguin, Captain America, in 80s Prom.
80s prom.
Okay.
80s Prom, you guys. I'll show pictures. The 80s Prom was
Next. Next.
dope.
All right, what you got?
Ace Ventura.
Number
That's in
5.
my honorable mentions.
That's in your honorable mention.
That's how much I
Number
dress
5.
up. That's how much I dress up. Okay, my number 5.
5.
My number 5. I actually
you,
did
Bill.
this with Sidekick Bird. She called it something else, but I call it pop art. Do you guys know what that is?
Pap art?
It's like that kind of comic book art that is drawn with a lot of dots.
Oh, yeah.
And the women have really yellow hair and Do you know what I'm talking about? And like
Yes.
dots all over their face.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So Bird and I did like a pop art costume, and I have like a bright yellow wig. She has like a bright blue wig,
I don't remember this.
and we made ourselves like we drew on our face to make us look like drawings.
Drawing?
Drawlings?
Drawings.
Drawlings.
Drawings.
Okay.
It was so dope.
Drawing.
With
Well,
an L.
Yeah, drawings.
Lings.
Yeah, drawings.
Drawlings.
So that's my number 5. I do have a picture of that, so I'll be posting it.
Thank you.
Okay, my number 5. See, I didn't do like a whole bunch of cosplay. I don't have like all these great costumes that I did, but my number 5 is coming in with when I was in like preschool. I don't know why I remember this, but I was, and I think I told this story before, but I kept trying to tell my teacher that I wanted to be a moon rocker, but she dressed me up as a moon walker. Because she didn't, I guess
Oh,
my
like-
speech was like messed
So
up.
what, a moonwalker
I was like,
is
I want to
like-
be a moonwalker.
Is that like
She's
an astronaut?
Yeah, so I'm like, but I wanted to be like a rocker.
That
You know what I
lived
mean?
on the moon?
So you dressed me up like a piece of crap in tinfoil. Right? So that was my least favorite. That's my number 5. And it sucked.
So your number 5 is a sucky.
Yeah, it's a suck.
I like it.
A moonwalker.
My number 4,
Number 4.
Okay.
Dick Tracy.
Oh, that was a good
Oh,
one.
yeah, the
good
yellow
one.
jacket.
That was
Yeah.
good. Yeah, the yellow outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
money.
That's a good call.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. So my number 4 is actually brings me back when I was younger. So a little thing to know about my life when I was younger is my sister is 1 year and 15 days older than me. Okay, so that means that my mammy got pregnant with me when my sister was 3 months old. That's what that means. Okay, just imagine that. Okay.
Yeah.
So my mammy, kind of treated us like twins when we were younger, dressed us exactly the same. All of our Halloween costumes, and of course we wanted it to be the same because we were so close, but like all of our Halloween costumes were like, we literally dressed up as the same thing. We didn't even get like our own individual costumes.
You
So
just
anyway,
the same thing.
we're just the same thing. And of course my mammy made all of the Halloween
yeah.
costumes, which was so dope, right? So my number 4 comes in at She-Ra, okay?
That's your number 4?
Oh, yeah. Dude, She-Ra was so dope.
She-Ra.
She-Ra was sick.
Was so dope. Sister and I had our matching outfits. Mom made like the wrist guards and the skirt and the little crown.
The funny part is my other sister, Laura, she dressed back up as She-Ra later.
She did. We did like a photo side by side. She
Yeah.
did She-Ra like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like actually jealous.
That's gangster.
Jelly.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, my number 4. This was like my costume from 1 to 7 years old.
You did the same one?
The
Get your
hobo.
boy a sword, a cape, and a mustache. Call me Zorro. So I'm about to slash your heart up.
Is that what you just wanted to be, or were your
Yeah,
parents
that was
just
like,
like
no,
forget
that
it?
was my jam. Like, I was Zorro. Like, I wanted to be Zorro Day.
That's so cute.
I'd tell my mom to paint the mustache on me. I wear the cape. Like, I had a sword. I'll slash you up.
I'll slash
You know what I'm saying? So, number 4.
I love it.
My number 3 was Tony Stark.
Number 3.
Oh
In
yeah, but
number
like not as
2.
Iron Man.
No, in number 2 where he's wearing the arc reactor and he's getting the poisons
Yeah,
coming through him and
through
it's
his
like
veins.
Yeah, it's coming up his neck and like down his arms. I did that at work. It was nice.
Yeah,
Get that.
that was a good
really
one.
cool.
That was a good one.
Good call.
So
Cheeser?
my number 3 is Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice.
That was only just like
2 years
2
ago?
years ago. Shout out to my old salon that I used to work at, Space 07, that I miss dearly, and I love all my people there. We used to have the best. Everybody dressed up for Halloween. We had the best Halloween parties at Space 07, and that's when I did Beetlejuice, and I decorated my whole station. I had like Beetlejuice's grave. I had the shrunken head guy.
You even
You
had
had
the
the
book for
artwork.
the recently deceased.
I had the book for the recently deceased. I
You
mean,
had that weird artwork, the one that comes
I
alive.
built. Oh my god! I built that
Yeah.
sculpture that comes alive. I mean,
Yeah.
I go crazy. Everybody knows that. But Beetlejuice was so fun. Putting that costume together, doing the green makeup. I loved it.
Gotta love that movie.
It's such a good.
So good.
Keaton, love
So
Keaton.
good.
Keaton.
Keaton.
All right, my number is this number 3. My number 3 is Cowman.
Oh,
So
man.
a good friend of mine, Dave Moss,
Okay.
the original Cowman, he had passed down his Cowman outfit several years after he worn it.
Okay.
I got it, and then I passed it on.
Two.
But this is a full body cow suit
like a
with
onesie.
the udders like a onesie with the udders in the front.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
Real nice.
Does it have like a headpiece?
Yeah, headpiece, a full body suit.
Do you
Yeah.
still have it?
No, I passed it on. I think I only wore it for maybe 1 year, and then I gave it to my.
Is that kind of the
homeboy.
tradition of the cowman?
Yeah, like you pass it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was milked a few times.
By Brother James.
Definitely a milking.
Well, all right, we'll move on.
Number 2.
Number 2 is going back to Maui Ween, and that's HDS.
HDS.
I got a package, people.
Yeah. That was not just the costume, but the best part was Cheese had custom patches made that said
Right.
HDS, and then was the most fun Halloween I had ever been at
Right.
because I got to kick a box around
Right.
in Maui. Like
Right.
it was so much fun.
You know what's funny that you say that, because like on my Ace Ventura personally didn't make it onto my top 5 because I have so many costumes that I've done. But if it were to pick like your top 5 actual Halloweens, that's probably my number 1.
Oh, it was the best Halloween I've ever been to.
Because-
And the funniest part, and I remember this, was like I went, and then to tell you guys like, hey, you got to go. I was hyping it up so much.
Right.
But I was like, I really hope they have fun. And then when you guys got there and you're like, it was even better than you said, I was like, yes!
It is true because people hype stuff up, and Buddy literally was like, talked us into going to Hawaii,
To Maui, yeah.
to Maui, to Lahaina to go to a Halloween party. I'm like, there's no way it's that cool. It can't be that cool.
And
It was that cool.
I got both my sisters to go. I got my dad to go. Everybody brought their significant others.
Yeah,
Like
Dad
it
was there. Honestly, like I feel bad that Ace Ventura didn't make it on. It's just because my costume for Ace Ventura was actually really simple.
Yeah, but
it was very simple.
Your hair was.
But
if you really look at it, you built everyone's costume.
True, and that's the thing is like as a whole, that was my favorite Halloween. But my costume personally was just so simple.
Maui Ween will go down in history.
As
the
the
best
greatest,
Halloween.
as the greatest ensemble
That's
Halloween
true.
costume ever.
True.
Okay, I know we like Halloween too much.
I know.
Okay, my number 2. Okay, so this again, shout out to Space 07. We used to do themes. So when I did Beetlejuice, it was like I can't remember, like a movie theme or whatever. So this theme was called Vintage Circus Freaks.
Oh, I remember
Okay.
this one.
So we all picked like a different type of character. There was like Siamese twins. There was like the flamethrower, stuff like that. So my character that I picked was
Lobster boy.
Right. There was a lobster boy. Mine was the cannonball girl, right? That gets shot out of the cannon. But I did it like she got all burnt up and like her limbs got like
Messed up.
like exploded off or whatever. So I had like made it look like my hand had fallen off, but I had like sewn it back on with stitches, and my hair was all burned. I had like these huge burns all over me, and then this like really cute cannonball girl outfit though. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it was a super cute little outfit, but I was like all burnt and crusty and gross. That was that was one of the best ones. It's just such a great costume because
That was a good one.
the thing of it is this is what I really like about about Halloween and really doing something unique. Like you do not see a cannonball girl often,
Never.
nor do you ever see her all crispy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Crispy.
It was just fun. That was a good one.
Sure.
Okay,
I'm
go
okay with
Dylan.
that. All right, so my number 2 is what you need for this character was an afro wig from Evangeline's,
Okay, of course.
a disco outfit from
100.
the thrift store,
Mm-hmm.
and some pubic hair to glue on your chest as chest hair.
Were you
So-
Austin Powers?
No, I was like a disco chest hair guy for many years, maybe like 3 or 4 years. And your brother would,
I like how you always sometimes you just get it and you stick with it.
yeah, like me and your brother would do this. We would go to the thrift stores, we would get like disco outfits, and that was our get up.
Well, that's where you found the yellow jacket.
That's where we found our jackets.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I still have like one of my suits.
So both of you guys glued chest hair on?
Pubic hairs.
I'm sorry.
My pubic hair to your brother's chest.
So you cut your own pubic hair?
Yeah, and glued it on your brother's chest.
Okay.
That sounds
Okay.
about right.
That's my number 2.
Wow, that's a very strong number 2.
Absolutely.
My number 1, Best costume I've ever had.
Number 1.
At a young age, I had terrible costumes. The dog, the hobo.
Yeah.
Hold up.
The ghost.
You've only adopted the dog. I was born in it.
I was born in it.
That was money.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. So my number 1, finally I got my mammy to make me a real costume.
What was it?
Leonardo's Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that was good, dude.
She built the shell. She like cut the shell out. She colored it all in. She made me like this green suit. I had like all like the ties and everything on my forearms.
Dude, I'm
and on
telling
my
you,
Mammy
dude.
hooked you up.
Oh,
I'm
Mammy.
telling you, our love for Halloween, 125% comes from Mammy. She,
Oh yeah.
like even just to pass out candy. She dressed up.
Yeah.
She always dressed up. She always like spent hella time on our costumes.
She loved
She was like in
Halloween.
her little sewing room sewing all this shit for like 5 kids.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they always look so
Yeah,
good.
they
dude.
did look good.
This woman, she loved Halloween, dude.
She did.
She loved Halloween.
That's a fantastic mammy.
She's a good mammy.
Can I say my number 1 that I had hoped Cheese is gonna be, but she's not gonna pick it?
Number 1.
What?
It's my favorite costume she's ever done, and it is a kid's Batman outfit as a grown adult. So she bought a child, like a boy's size Batman suit that she wore.
Hey,
so
I was a grown woman. I was Batboy.
Yeah, it was Batboy. That was it. But the sleeves came up to like her forearms. The legs came up to like her thighs.
No, but I had to cut it in half just to get it on my body.
Yeah.
And the cape was like went to my shoulder blades.
It was, but
I
she
actually
called it Batboy.
Batboy. I actually probably have a picture of that.
Yeah, we
And
need
you
to
know what?
post
I
that.
think
Should
in that
post.
picture I'm posing with Mario and Luigi.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, at this Halloween costume.
Yeah, we'll
party.
have to see if we can find that Batboy.
Batboy.
You
I would-
just got cheese.
I would do it again. I'll tell you.
I'll tell you.
Okay, so my number 1's probably not a surprise
Number
because I
1.
posted a whole story about
Yeah.
it today, but it's Gamora, and it's not because Gamora is like my favorite or anything like that. It's that it was my most intense
Oh, man.
project.
Every day we would talk about that costume.
I put
on the
so
phone.
much time and love and energy into this costume. I've never built a costume like this. I had never really done cosplay like that. I did it for Halloween and for the LA Comic-Con. It was just so much fun to build. I mean, there were so many props. There were so many things to her costume. I had to paint my body green, which I had never done, I never want to do again. It's like I want to dress up as Gamora, but when I think about like Logan literally had to scrub me like with something like really, really rough to get the green off. Like my skin.
Gojo.
Yeah, like my skin was all raw and stuff. It was terrible, but it was one of the best costumes. The thing is, doing cosplay like that or doing a costume that you've really put a lot of time in and then going to a con and people being like, oh, that's dope, you know, or you see other Gamoras and you kind of like, oh, that looks cool, you know, it's just, it's so much fun. That's why I do it. For the attention. For the attention.
I thought it might have been that skeleton.
Oh, yeah. See, I have so many. That was a good one.
Yeah, that skeleton one. You need to post a picture of that one. That one was
dope.
crazy.
Yeah, that was dope.
Dilly,
All right,
what's your
Dilly.
Are you
number
guys
one?
done yet?
No, I'm so sorry. I know, we can talk.
Reminisce.
I'm just sitting here like waiting for you guys. All right, so my number 1, it's not super climactic, but
Wish
I
it
am
ended with
scary
me.
pirate with butcher knife. And I think
Scary
I've shared a couple pictures of this, but I've scared the shit out of some people. Like kids have fallen off the porch when I open up the door with this costume
Is
on.
it a real knife?
Yes. So I dress up in like this like dark gray like flannel, but I have this mask that's a pirate mask, but it has this long like gray hair to it, and I whoosh it back, and I have this butcher knife, and then I kind of slightly cock my head to the side and like don't do anything and just like sit there.
You're not supposed to carry a real
And
knife.
people freak out.
Well, yeah, it's a real knife.
Yeah, like I think last year during Halloween there were some
It's the
kids
whoosh.
that were coming by like in the day, and I just opened the door and like had it on and just kind of like sat there with my head cocked to the side, and they tripped the F out.
Do you even do it to little baby kids?
They got scared.
Little kids?
Not super little.
All kids.
No, I don't want to scare like super littles, but
Like 3Z, 4Zs?
Younglings.
It's nothing like Gamora, but you know,
No,
it's
not,
my Gamora.
No, hey, dude.
It's
I
my
respect.
Gamora.
I respect.
My Gamora.
Not everybody
Sarah.
has my commitment in telling.
Right.
Remember? My Gamora.
Yeah.
My Gamora.
Honestly, there's nothing that makes me angrier than freaking Star-Lord in
Oh, I know. Endgame.
Endgame. He ruins it so many times.
Dames.
God, he's
My
so annoying in that. I'm like,
Dames.
dude, you're falling into the trap.
Bruh.
Anyway, sorry. Okay, you guys.
All right. Psych.
You guys, we have a lot of sidekick mail. I'm so sorry that the show is running so late, you guys. We apologize, but it's like Halloween. We're so excited. So let's get into some sidekick mail.
Let's do that.
Dilly's gonna go first with
Let's go ahead and get into that.
with an email.
Let's go.
Sidekick
mayo.
All right, you guys. So this one is from Johnny. No, Sunny.
Sunny, you
Sorry,
guys.
this is from
Johnny.
Sunny.
For one, just to let you guys know, Sunny did include photos that we will be posting on Instagram.
All right, so from Sunny. Hey, girls. Hey, boys. Here we go. Hello, my dear American friends. How are you all doing?
Pretty good.
I hope you're doing well.
Well, we're doing
We're all hanging in there in these crazy times. Hopefully it will settle and things will start to go to normal next year.
Doubt it.
Okay, so let's get cracking, shall we? Yeah. Top 5 costumes. When I was growing up, Halloween wasn't a big thing back then. It is not until now that we have been more Americanized regarding the dressing up for Halloween. I started dressing up when I in my 20s. This was for the occasions of themed parties, out in the clubs with friends.
Out in the club.
In the club. All right, so here are Sunny's top 5s. All right. Let me get back here. Sorry, guys. This computer,
Every time
I
with
tell you.
this guy,
All right,
dude.
number 5. So is cowboy.
Cowboy. I love
Bought
it.
a toy gun and a rifle with a cowboy hat, jeans and a shirt. Really easy yet simple.
2 guns. That's a cowboy for you. An American cowboy.
No, just it says
American.
bought a toy gun and a rifle.
And a
But
rifle.
yeah, I guess it's 2 guns technically.
Yeah.
All right, Indian butler. It's easy, and I have many Indian dresses as well. I also looked really sexy and dashing in it.
I bet he
There you go.
did.
Very dashing. Number 3, dressed up as a ninja samurai. This is for a summer party after work. We could just dress up as anything. This was in 2013, so I just put something together. Here are a couple pictures, in fact.
Actually, his hair looks really
And
dope
he
in it.
will
His
post
hair
those
looks-
pictures.
Yeah.
His hair looks real good.
Yeah.
All right, number 2, skeleton pirate. Very similar to my getup.
Yeah, I like that. I love a mashup. I love a mashup.
This was around 2010, I think, for a Halloween party out in a club. Here I went to the Salvation Army used clothing store and made out a pirate costume. I found an awesome cool belt buckle. I found some ladies' clothes and an old vest, some baggy trousers, which I then cut out and made a pretty cool pirate outfit. Even found a hat. The only thing I bought was a skeleton mask.
Seriously, that honestly, if you just do any kind of weird, funny outfit and then put a skeleton mask, like you're like, I'm a skeleton hobo. I'm a skeleton punk rocker. Like, how fun is that? Skeleton steampunk.
I want to be that. What's that Tom Hanks one?
Castaway?
David S. Pumpkins.
Oh yeah, but a skeleton.
Yeah.
All right, so his number 1 is his best outfit, dressed up as Gunter.
Gunta.
Do you guys remember him? He had that song, "You Touch My Trala" song. Me and my friend dressed up as him for no reason
That's funny.
at a friend's birthday party and had a creepy look he has. Look at the picture I sent. Here I used my dad's old suit from the 60s and a flannel shirt. Even had a fake mustache with the real goatee. Funny thing is, people thought my goatee was fake as well, so everyone kept pulling on it for the first time while saying it looks so real. It's not done yet.
Okay.
It goes on. All right. Oh
God.
sorry.
Why
Shut
do
up,
we
you
even let
guys.
him read?
This computer, I swear to God.
Why? What?
All right, so since we can't go back out on Halloween this year, you mentioned dressing up, doing
Yeah.
a Zoom, and
Yeah,
have fun.
yeah.
I am game.
Cool.
We could play this game online, Cards Against Humanity, as well.
Fun. We can
That
all
would be-
dress up and play it.
That would be fun while we are all having fun on the Zoom. What do you guys think?
I mean,
I think that would be awesome.
I think that'd be so to play that on
Well,
Zoom.
how would you do it?
Well, he said there's an online version.
Yeah, there must be
a
an
free
online.
online version.
I'm down with that,
Yeah.
Sonny, for sure.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about H.P. Lovecraft. You mentioned
Okay.
that there are elements of racism in the Lovecraft series.
Lovecraft?
Why can't I say that?
Lovecraft.
Lovecraft.
I feel like that's a Freudian slip.
I know, right?
Lovecraft series. Well, no surprise there. H.P. Lovecraft was known for having a bigotry and race-inflected narrative writing. He had a white supremacy and Aryan writing and storytelling style. Funny enough, this being known, his mythologies seep into the worlds of Ridley Scott, Stephen King, Guillermo del Toro, Josh Whedon, and countless others. His stories are rigorously dissected in academic schools. That being said, those closest to him, both personal and personal and professional level, would say otherwise of his racist writing style. You guys should read more about this guy and what he has wrote in his stories. Some of it is quite controversial today. So, Dilly, have you seen the new and awesome news from Nintendo, where you can now buy Mario Kart toys that have these webcams? You then play Mario Kart on your Switch, and the room you are playing in is turned into the Mario Kart level
That's cool.
with coins and power-ups.
It's like augmented.
This is while the go-kart toy is actually moving around in sync of one of the
one that you're
the one that
controlling.
you are controlling on your Switch. I want that.
I want that too.
I want that baby, huh?
I want that.
Yeah, I want that too. That sounds amazing. And I have Mario Kart 8, so
I want that.
let's get it. Did you know that Netflix did buy all the copyrights for Cobra Kai, and they are planning on making a season 3? I liked the series, but I thought it a bit teenage at the end, but it was a fun watch. Okay.
Okay.
I will leave now with congratulating our dear Dilly and his Mrs. wedding anniversary. Thank you very much, Sonny. I appreciate that. I wish you both the best and many, many years, nay, 1,000 years of happiness together.
That's too much.
How long have you guys been together now? How do you make it work? What is your secret? Man, we've been together. This will be our 14th wedding anniversary. We've been together for roughly 16 years. How do you make it work, man? Marriage is a compromise. You know what I mean? It's a
Every day.
It's a how should I say this? I don't know how to say it, but you need to compromise. It's a two-way street, man. You have to just take the good with the bad and make of it what you will. And you have to absolutely love that person with your heart and soul, I would say, for the most part. What is your secret? There is no secret, man. Just love your partner, wake up every day, and cherish that person every day. That's what I do.
Right. I feel like it's always like a choice. You just wake up and you're like, I choose to be with this person because I love them, and that's where I want to be, you know?
Yeah, but, you want to make your partner, you want to let them know they're loved. You know what I mean? Like, every day I tell my wife I love her multiple times a day, and just let her know how much she means to me. I text her throughout the day and just let her know how much
cute.
I love her. All right,
You're like, hey, babe.
what that I leave
Hey, babe, I love you,
what that I
baby.
leave you for now.
This is Dilly Skillies.
Bye-bye.
Julie's
It's
Gaming
time to
Corner.
go to sleep. P.S. To someone special that is close to my dear friend Johnny, his shoe size is 43 EU size. I'm just saying.
Wink, wink. What is that in American size? Does anybody know?
I think he's trying to say
He's got
Johnny
a-
got that D. That's how I'm
So if anybody's
interpreting
listening,
that.
You got that, Daddy?
If there's anybody special out there, your boy Johnny's tipping the scales. All right, that's from
thank you, Sonny.
Sonny.
We love when you
didn't
write
read
in.
the last part.
Sorry, I butchered that up a little bit. I don't read that.
That says something in like
It said Medvinnig
Norwegian.
Hilson
best regards.
/ best regards.
I was just
Sonny.
wondering if you'd try. I was like, ooh.
Okay, so our next email is from. You heard it? What's the word?
Get hurt.
What's the word?
Mad Cardi B.
Bird got the word. It's Mad Cardi B up in the business.
Mad Cardi Bizzle.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
She totally said it like that, too. Hi, guys.
Hey, what's that?
Because I love a good top 5, sending in my top Halloween costumes. Thank you, Bird. Forewarning, this email is a little long, borderline parm level, but way below Johnny's love letter level. Top 5 Halloween costumes. So she did include pictures that, again, we will post.
Posting.
So number 1 is Dr. Alan Grant from Jurassic Park.
Ooh.
And I gotta say, seeing this picture, she looked
good.
really good.
I remember that
She
one.
was straight on it, dude. Like,
Good.
looked really good. So Jem, do you guys know who Jem is?
Jem, the cartoon?
Yeah, it says my costume game really peaked at 7 years old.
Yeah, dude, Jem. Yeah, Jem. Jem. Yeah, for sure.
Jem.
Was it Jem and the Rockers?
I don't know.
I remember
Number
that.
3 is Ginny Weasley.
Ooh.
So technically for my Harry Potter themed birthday party, but just including it because I don't care. I loved it. So I was at that birthday party. You were Harry Potter.
I was Harry Potter.
Sister, wasn't she Hermione?
Yep.
I was actually Tonks.
Oh, yeah.
Because I had pink hair at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And Bird was Ginny Weasley. That was, honestly.
That was a great birthday.
Bird, if you're listening to this, dude, you went beyond. She had floating candles from the ceiling.
Dude, that party was awesome.
Was dope.
She even had props.
Oh, God. You know what?
Remember she had the owl?
Bird knew how to throw a party,
she
dude.
did.
I lived with Bird
man.
for quite some time. Many moons. And she threw like birthday parties, Halloween parties, Oscar parties.
Dude, remember the Oscar party where she had like the red carpet and like the backdrop where you take pictures?
Yes.
She had like trophies.
Bird or Maggie took a picture on the red carpet. This is the thing about Bird I want to say. She knows how to accessorize a party.
Yeah, she's very good on the deets.
It's to the T. It's to the T with the deets, dude.
She goes to the nines.
Listen, if you want a themed party, call Bird.
Call Bird. Bird
Please
is
call
the
Bird.
word.
Her number is 555 Bird. 555 birds. Okay. Including photos for all but Jem, I have to dig out an 80s photo album to find one of those. Also, I was a break dancer at the same party at Cheese's house. That's true. It was at my house with Parm, who came in my personal number 1 costume for him, Tyrone Biggums.
Yes, I saw that.
From Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, the cracked lips and everything.
Dude, that was such a good costume, Parm. Such a good Parm.
And his
Parm's
face
on them
and
rocks.
his
Yeah, he
perfect.
had like he kept eating like the
Powdered
donuts.
donuts.
Yeah, powdered donuts. So we do have a photo of that costume with him, and since I pulled it from a scrapbook, added a little extra photo of you guys for a whole page. Whatever. So just remembering that glorious night. Last thing, I pitched myself as the Philly cheesecake date planner on Facebook the other day.
Yes.
I know we didn't discuss in person or super signed paperwork or anything, but can you call it official? I'll go ahead and start putting together the deets, working on the venue and guest list.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely on that guest
Yeah, I need to
list.
be a watcher.
Okay, that's it. Love Bird. Bird, please be our date planner for the Philly cheese date. We want a Philly cheesesteak place, though.
Yes.
Preferably.
No, it
I
has
want it to
be
be
a
very
Philly
public
cheese.
and very open. I don't want to be
I
in
do
any
know a
kind
Philly
of,
cheesesteak place.
I don't want to be in any kind of seclusion with the Phil.
It's very
He's gonna
You're
try
about to get it in.
He's
It's
gonna
like
try to put
Cha-Cha's.
his arm around me or something.
Cha-cha?
yeah. Well, if you know that reference, I'd be really proud.
Cha-Cha's? That's from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
No, I was talking about Fast and Furious, but yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, Dill. Next email.
All right, so this is from my guy.
Christopher.
Watson.
No, that's not the one.
No? You want me to do Chris first?
Yeah, Watson's last.
I just, that's my guy, though.
I know, but you got to go. That's the last one.
Man, that's my dude.
It's after.
Okay, all right. Chris Neal's is pretty short, so we'll go ahead and slip that in. All right, this is from Chris Neal.
My boy.
Phil B and Cheese. And Chris Neal's my guy, too. So let's not get it twisted.
Let's don't get it twisted.
Phil B and Cheese. Well, ever since Cheese chose him, the whole damn West Coast has caught on fire. Literal hellfire. Moving on.
Dude, I I agree with you, man. It's literally the worst thing that's
Seriously?
ever happened.
It's
Y'all
true.
spark something. You guys are the all spark. All right, Dilly, did you get Avengers? I picked it up. So far, I'm digging it. Buddy, the number you were seeking was, and should I put this out here? 281-330-8004.
Yeah, that was Mike Jones's number.
Yeah.
Mike Jones.
Who? Mike Jones.
Yeah.
Who? Mike Jones.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what's funny is Watson texts me
The number?
the next day, just the number, and I started rolling. It was just like,
That's
oh.
right.
And the second I said it out loud, I was like, that's it.
Chris, I have not picked up the Avengers yet, but on your recommendation, I was a little skeptical, but I might slide into that. I might check it out. I have been really on that Tony Hawk, though. It's hard to get me off of that right now.
Right.
Are we about to get into Watson's email?
No, so we...
Real
bruh.
fast.
Nah, bruh.
What?
I wanted to congratulate him. He just bought a house.
Watson?
Yeah, he sent me pictures of it.
Saw the keys.
I was like, yeah, bruh.
Yeah,
I'm happy
man.
for you, bruh.
Okay, so
Nice
if anybody...
countertops, too. I seen the countertops.
Yeah, I
those
know.
granite? Are those granite?
Did you
Bruh.
see the little banister? It's all nice.
Yeah,
You know what
bruh.
I'm saying?
Coming up.
Looking real nice.
Watson.
On up.
I have a feeling Watson probably not going to be single for too much longer. I'm just
somebody's
putting
I,
it out
I
there.
think I messed up.
You might have slipped up.
You know what? Actually, what's really funny, and I should have screenshotted
You could have
it.
went in a date in the Accord.
I was talking
coulda
shit
had it bad, Watson.
with Watson back and forth because Watson like really kisses Buddy's ass, like just up and down the street.
I don't know about that. I don't
No,
know
he's
about
always
that.
like, oh, he's like the best thing that's ever happened. He's
Why
like
are you player hating?
the king or whatever. So I was
Somebody
like,
loves me.
I told Watson to like bring it down a few levels, like 25 levels maybe. And he was like, oh, it's cool, cheese, like you're a hater or whatever. But then he was like, you know, when Logan, Kitana, Philly cheese, like everybody breaks your heart, he's like, I'll still be here for you.
Oh.
And I'm like, you know,
That was
now
good.
that he owns a house, I'm like, what's up?
What's up,
bruh?
That would have do.
Okay, so if anybody listened to the
So what she's saying, she's a gold digger.
yeah. If anybody listened to the show last week,
She ain't messing with no.
Yeah.
we got an email like every week from Kitana.
Oh gosh.
Beat sticks.
So if you guys are new to the show, go back and listen to the last episode. But Kitana has been a phenomenon of sorts, a sensation.
Ugh.
She's a mysterious, single, good-looking woman who has
Maybe
gotten a
it's-
lot of attention on our show.
Maybe she's, gonna like peter out here pretty soon.
I don't know about that. Okay, so this is from Kitana. And of course she brings me up because we're besties.
Ugh, gross.
Wow. What an episode. I'm almost at a loss for words at the feedback I've gotten from other sidekicks. Who knew I could be so influential? My favorite part is that every time my name comes up, I hear Buddy's disgust. Oh, God. Immediately after. Can we get a sound clip of that? An audio montage?
Whoa.
How-
You don't get to...
How about a dubstep remix? Yes, B. Okay.
You don't get to ask
God.
for things.
Cheese and Dilly.
Oh my God.
I would be honored to come by for an After Dark episode. Consider this my RSVP. I'll follow COVID SOPs, wear my Kitana mask, wink wink. Who knows, maybe this is all part of my master plan and I'm gunning for the first mic beds.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I can see it now. Kitana, the Mad Queen. Kitana takes over After Dark. What does she sound like? What does she look like? Find out only on the After Dark.
Right? Watch the subscription skyrocket.
Skyrocket.
Yeah, we're
Think
gonna
of the
get none.
following I'd have. I don't know if the world is ready. I just don't know.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Somebody's
It's
getting
funny.
too big for her britches.
Okay. I appreciate the eloquent Norwegian poem and fan letter. However, I think I have to keep my love interest local and stay within the country. Hashtag America. Hashtag Vicky.
America.
Besides, I already have my eyes locked on Miss Schmeezy, and it
Oh,
wouldn't be
damn.
fair to you to not get my heart in its entirety. Now that's very true, Johnny. I just got to tell you, Kitana, she likes the cheese. All right, she likes a little cheese and crackers, a little cheese spread. Okay.
A little homemade Cheez-It, if you will. Or Colby Jack.
Some
Exactly.
cheese whiz.
Dilly, Bang
What's up?
Bang Niner Gang gets me hyped every single time.
Say
Play that
what?
ish as loud as you want. It rocks.
Bang bang Niner gang. Bang bang Niner gang.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Bang bang Niner gang. Bang bang Niner gang.
We coming back next week. Don't trip.
Hey. So, do you still love Kitana as much, knowing that she's all about that bang bang?
It's almost like I
Yes.
enjoy that clip more now.
See, Kitana just bracketed up
bang bang niner
big
gang.
time right there.
Let me wrap this up by saying I really hope you guys end up doing something for The Mandalorian because I will be all over that.
And she's a Mandalorian fan? Jeez. Ouch.
What? I'm fine with it. It's just
You
not.
saying you don't like it.
Brother, I'm so annoyed with you. It's just not up to the hype that you guys knob it
See,
all
you're
the
lying.
time.
It is.
You are.
You guys are knobbing it.
It is the best.
You continually knob it.
You're telling me
The world.
Oh,
this child isn't the cutest thing you've ever
yeah,
seen?
he's cute, but it's just such a...
Hold him.
Okay,
touch
give-
him.
Give him to me. Okay,
Cuddle
and
him.
I'm still reading an email. Oh, and side note,
Homelander him.
I agree with...
Sorry.
No, I'm not
That was good.
I'm not homelandering him.
Oh, man.
Side note, I agree with Cheese and notice the same thing. Why does Starlight have the worst posture? Thank you, Kitana. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I need another girl in here. You guys don't notice anything. If someone has bad highlights or weird posture, you guys are so oblivious.
Posture?
Posture.
Poster.
You're in here, heels girly, still can't stand up straight. Even though she's a character we know the most about, I just don't know if I can take her seriously as a badass. But who knows? Maybe she'll grow on me. Kamiko is actually my favorite. Totally agree. And I can't wait to see if she takes vengeance on Stormfront for killing her brother.
Oh, yeah.
Spoiler alert.
You already know
Yeah.
that.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
OMG, I'm so excited. Thank you guys for including me in the conversations week after week. Can't wait to see your faces for After Dark. Make sure to subscribe, Sidekicks. I have a feeling it's going to be juicy. Hashtag Buddy versus Kitana. Hashtag Girl Power. Hashtag Cheese Whiz Romance. Oh, I love that hashtag. I'm going to start that all over the place.
Is there any dilly hashtag?
No, there's no dilly.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
All right, you guys, we have one more email that is from Watson. We're super excited about it because we love Watson.
All right, you guys. This is from my guy, Watson. All right, so on last week's episode of Kitana Talk, let's talk about Kitana. Oh, wait. I mean, on last week's episode of, is this still Hardly Heroes? It is. This is still the Hardly Heroes podcast, correct? The show wasn't bought out by some large entertainment conglomerate rebranded Kitana Talk?
Thank you.
Let's talk about Kitana, right? I didn't miss a press release when the suits came in and talked about the new direction that they were talking about the show or anything like that because Jesus! Can Cheese and Kitana just scissor already and get it over with? I pre-read that and almost pissed my
Wow.
yeah.
I almost piddled.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Can we move on? Can we move the F on? What is going on over there in the Triple HQ? Is it even the Triple HQ anymore? Should we just call it the Kitana Castle from now on? My God, people.
Thank you.
Buddy, get your show back on track. If you don't get your house in order, I will drive my ass up there and get it in order for you.
Yes.
And I don't think you want that. Don't get me wrong, I have never personally met Kitana, but we follow each other on social media, and I will concur. She is a smoke show.
Yeah.
Super hot,
Yeah.
but this is getting out of hand. Dilly, my brother from another mother, I am actually going to hold you personally responsible for getting the show back on track. You are the only one that can save us now. If the Mad King and Cheese cannot correct the course of this ship, you have the full support of the Fresno chapter to stage a coup and take what will be rightfully yours. You are third in succession. Wait, whoa. Hold up.
Third, bro.
Wait, what?
Third, bro.
Wait, what?
Bruh.
Wait, what? You. I don't like that. Okay, and I don't even want to read that.
No, say it
Okay,
again.
you are third in succession.
I love it.
And we'll have all the votes necessary to step in to roll and dethrone the Mad King. We will then place Phil Burgundy as second mic.
No.
We'll allow you to pick a sidekick of your choosing to be third mic. Buddy, you have been warned. Johnny, please come to America. Though Kitana is ridiculously attractive, I am pretty sure she's about 20 years too young for you, and I am positive we can find you a nice American girl during your stay here. Also, and I mean this with all due respect, but as a single man and somebody looking out for your best interests, I will tell you that the poem you wrote, though the words flowed like wine, in America, that could be borderline stalkerish. Let's save that stuff for the third date and just focus on sealing the deal first. I got your back.
Watson's got your back.
And so do I, Johnny.
Yeah.
All day, every day. Buddy, reach out to me and let me know what day you want me on the show. Okay, serious time. Go. I don't even have the words. I can't even imagine or even pretend to imagine what you have been through. Your message on last week's show just about brought me to tears. It wasn't just your heartfelt words about the passing of Chadwick and the impact that his passing had on you, but also just hearing your voice and you breaking your silence was enough for me to pull my car over and stop listening to what you were saying.
Stop to listen.
And stop to listen to what you were saying. Thank you, Jeez. My heart goes out to you and your family. Stay strong, sir.
We love you, Goat.
Much love, Goat. We love you, man.
Love you, Goat.
That said, I love you all. And remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do. And if you do, do it twice. Watson out.
Watson.
That's my guy right
listen,
there.
I have to say.
I am 100% in on this.
Watson's funny.
Kitana needs to peter. She needs to slow down. You guys are giving her too much run on the show.
Too much clout.
Dude, she's on. Do you guys talk about it every show?
This is what's annoying, okay? Is it started out as like a cheese crush, and then it's built into something much larger. Now, the thing is, what I want is for Kitana to just come back to like just the cheese and Kitana romance, okay?
Now everybody trying to get at her.
Yeah, it's like you guys need to back up, bruh. Okay.
So, guys, I know we're running a little bit late on the show.
We're very late.
But I did make a promise last week to somebody.
Okay.
Very special
Please
to the
do.
podcast.
Okay.
Thank
and
you.
that's our guy, Johnny.
Okay.
And he wanted to know if his songs that he
did they rock?
wrote in, did they rock?
Let's do it.
And you know what? Your boy Dilly went back and I checked out all the songs that you recommended. And I'm going to give you my breakdown of all the songs. Okay, Johnny?
Okay.
All right. So first we have Alchemy by Avantasia. Now, for this one, for me, it started out a little slow, like the music was slow, but then it had some like heavy parts in it. It kind of reminded me of like Ministry mixed with Judas Priest.
Oh, wow.
That's like my best review of this track. I liked it, but I will say I'm like real vocal critical. So if like the vocals don't match the music, I just can't feel it.
Right.
And for me, this fell into that category. I'm going to give this one a no. It didn't rock for me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Really?
This is my first did not rock.
Non-rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm not saying it sucked because it didn't suck. It was pretty good. But the vocals were good, but it just didn't fit
it didn't
for me.
hit for
rock.
you. Okay.
It's not a hit or sticks for me. All right, so second, we had Outlaws and Outsiders. Now, this was Corey Marks, Travis Tritt, Mick Mars, Ivan Moody, which is the singer from Five Finger Death Punch. And before that, Motogrator, who then opened up for. I'm just sliding that in there. Really good, man. This was surprising. It had like a nice country feel. Definitely like country when it kind of opened up.
Okay.
I mean, it's got Travis Tritt in it, but then it got heavy.
Okay.
And it had really good vocals. It had like a rebel type feel to it. Had some really heavy parts. This was a hitter for me. I must say yes on this.
Cool.
That
I like
This
it.
rocked.
I like it.
I like it.
Okay.
Definitely go check that out, you guys. Third up, we had Smoke You Out by Self Deception. Now, this track, I liked this one immediately. Like when I heard it, I liked it a lot. It was really catchy. It had really good like guitar tracks on it, really good hooks and choruses. This is probably my favorite of all Johnny's recommendations. Really upbeat. He's basically talking about burning your house down and killing you. Even though it's like smoke you out, you think he's like, you know, smoking you out, but it's like he's burning your house down. You know? So I like this one.
Cool.
Definitely a hitter for me.
Okay, hitter.
And thank you for turning me on to some new music. I
how
really
fun.
did like it.
That is fun.
Thanks, Johnny.
We talked about Ice Nine Kills. We liked them. Buddy and I saw them with the Treyu. They're sick. We like them. Lastly, we have Cross Off by Mark Morton, who is actually the guitar player of Lamb of God. Okay. And when I listened to this track, I really liked it. It's got Chester, the late Chester Bennington of Linkin Park, obviously doing vocals, but really like heavy, like really heavy guitar part, super heavy, like way heavier than anything Linkin Park has done. I really dug this super heavy, like double bass in it. Cross Off the Days Gone By. This was a really good track. I liked it a lot. So definitely a hitter.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So 4 out of 5 hitters for Johnny.
That's pretty good.
Thank you for turning me on to some good music, Johnny. I really appreciate that. And keep the new tracks coming, and I will give you my thoughts on them.
Cool. Did it hit?
All right.
All right, you guys. Well, that's it. Sorry.
Remember, the merch store is up. You can go to hardlyheroes.com and find that. Limited edition may be leaving soon.
Ooh. All right, guys. We'll definitely check out our website. Check out sector7.com. Email us at hardlyheroes@gmail.com. Brother, where can they find us, please?
They can find us on YouTube at
Where
Hardly
else?
Heroes. They can find us on Instagram at Hardly Heroes.
And
They can
then-
find us on Twitter at Hardly Heroes.
Number 1.
Or they can just go to Facebook and go to the Hardly Heroes Sanctorum.
Keep the conversation going.
Yeah, or just go to hardlyheroes.com. You can find all that stuff there. And just remember one thing.
Disclaimer. They don't know shit.
You guys have a good night.
See you guys. Good night.
Love you.